here's the thing. Was she evacuated because people were rushing the office? Is that what you're saying, AOC? I think we have an overlay here, another one. Yeah, overlay F. Okay, let me give you a timeline here, because, again, there was another report after that where she did say that people rushed the office.
Right.
So in her video, she said that people rushed the office, but then found out it was the cops. But then there's another report, I think it was LA Times, that said, actually, no, she said that people did actually rush the office. So then she didn't say that it was the cops. What matters here is the inconsistency. Let me give you a timeline to show you why her new claims are physically impossible. However, that has never stopped AOC in the past. Granted, I understand why there might be a disconnect. I'm trying to bridge the divide, right? I'm trying to make sense of the timeline. She's nonsensical, and a straitjacket wouldn't be out of reason.
But she's upset. She knows she has 12 good years left.
Well, 11 now, I think.
You're a generous man, Dave.
Yeah, it's true.
That's high praise. 1:22 p.m., the Cannon building received an evacuation notice, due to executing internal relocation due to police activity. This is a quote here. Then at 1:39 p.m., the D.C. police issued this alert. If you are in the Cannon building, take visitors, escape hoods, and go kits and report to the south tunnel connecting to the Longworth. Further information will be provided as it becomes available. At 1:44 p.m., Nancy Mace tweeted, just evacuated my office in Cannon, the Cannon building, which is where she was, which is where there were no other people. They were in the Longworth. Just evacuated my office in Cannon due to a nearby threat. Now we're seeing protesters assaulting the Capitol building. So before 1:44 p.m., Nancy found time to get settled, read her Twitter feed, and find a video to retweet. At 1:47 p.m., the D.C. police announced that the evacuation was all clear. She would have been completely evacuated and underground, right? That's when she would have been underground when she's talking about this insurrection happening, where she was there hiding.
Okay.
There's no possible way. Look at the timeline here. She was gone. She'd already been evacuated at that point. All right.
So she's still full of crap.
Are you guys following me?
I am following you, yes.
No, I'm
surprised and shocked.
That's exactly where I'm at.
She then said when she reached the Longworth building, this is a little, she could hear hinges cracking, the Trump mob yelling, trying to break in. And then when she saw Katie Porter, the Congressman Moo, she asked if she could shelter together, and that was confirmed. Again, it's a timeline. Here's a Congress Z Porter.
You can hear all of these rioters behind the glass of the door.
No, never mind. This is it,
and we have no specific location to go to. We're in the hallway. We're in the Dunkin' Donuts of the basement, and so
she could not have been there
hallway
at this time.
Hear the yells of these
I just gave you the timeline.
Trying to break into the building that we're in. It almost felt like a zombie movie or something. And then we hear other Capitol Police trying to protect the building, barking back at these people. And it just feels like it's just a matter of seconds when these doors are going to break through and they're going to get it. I hear like the hinges cracking.
Okay, here's the thing. That was, again, at 1:47, she would have already been evacuated according to her own words and according to the documents that we have. She could have heard no hinges cracking. This is what I'm talking about. It's not that if she were to say it was really scary and we were evacuated and it was a blur, she is making up verifiable lies that could not possibly be true. And this is the problem with the media, big tech, and this administration. They feel as though no one is going to call them on it. And she feels so comfortable in just being immune that she's actually willing to go to the heads of big tech and send her mob out to flag anyone who questions her. No way she could have been there. No way she could have heard those things. She would have long since been evacuated. And it is confirmed by Congressman Moo right here.
Well, at first she saw me, and we waved. I went into my office, and a couple seconds later, she knocked and she said, could we come in? And I said, of course.
Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin.
That looked like a before and after.
Yeah, it really did. By the way, she saw me and waved. That sounds like I'm terrified and running for my life. I'm going to toss a wave to it. Oh, hi. Gotta run.
It's amazing. There's I just went through this timeline. I've got several here that are all documented. The sources are available at loudwithcrowder.com. 122, 139, 144, 144 again, 147. They announced the evacuation was all clear, and after that is when she heard the hinges and the people making it into the building where she was not
So basically, you're telling me that yesterday when we watched this video and we talked about it, I was okay to be skeptical. It was justifiable.
It was 3 days ago, but you're drunk.
Wait a minute. Was it 3 days ago?
Yeah.
She made
It has
out.
happened
We talked about it on Monday.
I am.
Okay. That long ago. This week has flown by.
Right. And we have a map, I think, too. This is something else that is pretty important. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hey, I'm a map.
Oh.
Shows exactly where the riots were taking place. Notice the rioters nowhere near AOC
Not even close.
reporter's location.
There's a street in between.
We even put a little, there's the mall. There's basically the equivalent to a park. And Bruce Christ is between her and
Yeah,
the rioters.
somewhere in between
if
there.
You've watched our Change My Minds.
It's like saying you were in Montana during 9/11. You're like, I almost died.
I know.
It was
It's like a
close
David
call.
Hogg situation, really.
It really is.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
like,
completely different building.
look,
Yeah.
I was completely safe, but I was terrified.
Right.
Wow,
Yes.
that sounds awful.